Welcome and thank you for joining us today as we celebrate a global celebration of economic contribution of all our employees with disabilities, and as we mark our respect to the UN International Day of Persons with Disabilities. Kirstie Donnelly is our CEO and she's joined me today to have a leader-to-leader conversation. My name is Emma Kite. I'm a communications change manager here at City and Guilds, but I also have an additional role, and that is the lead for our community support group for people with disabilities. So hi Kirstie, and welcome to our first ever Purple Light Up video, and hopefully many more to come. So let's kick off our conversation.
So Emma, we're talking here about the important impact our community support groups have had, and one of the benefits, of course, is creating an environment for psychological safety as well, which we know safe spaces for people to come together and talk about issues that really matter to them and the community they represent. So I know you actually lead, don't you, the group we have focused on disability. So how do you support the group? Just sort of give a sense of what you actually do on it and the impact you think it's having.
Thank you. So we actually formed back in May this year, so it's still really in its infancy, but we have grown members month on month, which I'm really proud about. And I think, you talked about psychological safety, and it's really important. One of the key messages is about disclosure, and we want people to feel safe to disclose, and that disclosing helps us with data. It helps drive the cultural change.
Because the more people that disclose, the richness of that data that we get as an organisation just means that we can then start to respond to it. So I would encourage anyone to feel as safe as they can, and should actually, to want to tell us as much about themselves and how they feel or what they need in order for us to make ourselves an even better employer. And not only us as an employer, but given the role that we play in society, the role we play in skills and helping others outside of City and Guilds, how we can even use that to influence our own products and services. So really delighted the momentum that I think as an organisation that we are putting behind our whole inclusion and diversity agenda now. It is absolutely the essence of our culture, how we want to show up and how we want to be, both as an employer of choice for people to come and work with us, but also how we can show our stakeholders externally how it's done. Now, that isn't to say we're there yet. I don't know that you ever can be there. I think we'll always be a work in progress, right? Because you'll always want to keep buffering and pushing forward. But I think if we carry on making the progress we've made in this last 12 months alone, at the speed and pace and the commitment that's coming from all the colleagues who are involved and committed to this, community groups and beyond, then I think there is so much more we're going to be able to achieve. And yeah, I can't wait to see the impact from that. It's going to be great.